Hope you're having a great week. Happy to have you here in the studio for a brand new episode of The Rise. I'm Haley Outen. Let's get you caught up on the hardwood. First, on the men's side, for the first time this season, the American boasts two teams in the top 25. Houston continues to move up the polls and is up to number 12, which happens to be their best ranking in 35 years, since the days of Phi Slamma Jamma when Houston made a Final Four appearance. Last week, the Cougars avenged their lone loss of the season, defeating Temple 73-66 to extend the nation's longest home court winning streak to 31 games. After receiving votes in 8 of the past 9 weeks, Cincinnati finally joins Houston in the top 25 for the first time this season, 25 in the AP and 23 in the coaches poll. With both teams ranked, it sets up a huge matchup on Sunday as the Bearcats pay the Cougars a visit at 4 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. There's no question Wichita State has played a challenging schedule this season, in fact the 13th most difficult in the country. The Shockers have begun to pick up steam, going 2-0 and sweeping the league's awards this past week. Senior Marcus McDuffie averaged 21 points last week in wins over SMU and Tulsa, and is now among the top 25 all-time scorers at Wichita State. On the women's side, the top 3 spots in the conference standings remain the same, with UConn, UCF, and Cincinnati adding to their victory totals. The Huskies and Bearcats battled on Saturday to the closest conference game for UConn so far this season. Cincinnati was able to get within 8 points in the fourth quarter, but the Huskies saw another 20-plus point outing from Napheesa Collier to prevail 65-55. Individually, Collier added to her already impressive resume in both games last week, tallying her 1,000th career rebound against Louisville and her 2,000th career point against Cincinnati. The senior is just the 4th active NCAA player to achieve that milestone and the first in the American Conference history to do so. The remainder of the standings continue to be a revolving door on the women's side, with 7 games in the past week finishing within 3 points or less. Temple has placed itself on track thanks to 3 consecutive wins. Mia Davis was named the player of the week after averaging over 27 points and 11 rebounds per game last week, while Aaliyah Butts dropped a conference best 34 points in the Owls' win over Tulsa. That's a quick look at some of the top headlines from around the conference. Thanks for tuning in.